Hey loves, I am back with another video, and today is my final video in my video series. It is video number 8, and today we are talking about how I booked my first movie. So stay tuned.
About me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Okay, so this happened back in like 2020. I think I was like 19. And basically this was not something I got from my agent. Like I told you guys, I got this myself. I think it was like an Actors Access submission, and I just submitted to it, and I had a Zoom audition. Now, I auditioned for a different character than I booked. I auditioned for one of the main characters. Her character was a little older than I was. I think she was supposed to be like mid-20s to 30, and I was 19. But you know, I can play older. And she was like a wife, right? And so they were talking about me, and they told me, you know, I did a really good job. And it was two amazing Black women on the Zoom with me, Adriana and Jamie. And they were talking to me, and they were telling me, you know, I did such a good job, but they did have another person in mind for that role that was a little older than me, who, you know, might make sense aesthetically wise. But there is another role they are trying to look for. I auditioned for that character, and I booked it. I booked the role. And so this was my first time like on a set, working with a production crew and company, Ancestral Productions. And it was amazing. Like, we became a whole little family, because as you heard the timeline I gave you, it was through COVID. So of course that was like hard, which meant that it wasn't a big crew, you know, but it was really an amazing experience. I was so blessed and thankful to be here. And, you know, I feel like it taught me a lot of my first lessons about like the industry and how things work and recast. And what I liked about this production company and this project was that I had room to kind of like make her my own, if that makes sense. They kind of gave me some freedom with like wardrobe and how I wanted to take the lines. And for part of the scenes, I can't wait to show you when it drops, and I can like do maybe another vlog. I actually got to help direct some of the scenes. And then for me, like that like bit the little director bug. I was like, you know what, I want to do this, and I do eventually want to get into directing too. And they were very open to my ideas. And I know not every set is going to be like that set, but I think this set was an amazing like groundwork for me, like to understand the business. And I feel like, you know, we were all figuring out things together. So I'm really excited for this. I will drop more information on when it's actually dropping a little closer to the time, so you guys don't forget. But it is called The Secrets That Bind, and I'm so excited for it. Amazing cast, amazing crew. I can't say too much without giving anything away. I can't say much. But I will say it has some action, it has some drama, it has some romance, it has some thriller, maybe a little horror. Like it has a lot in it. It's a lot of juiciness that I think you guys would really love. That being said, we know I always try to give little advice, little tips. Like I said before, I got this without an agent. So if that inspires you guys at all, that don't feel like you can't book anything or you won't get anything substantial if you don't have an agent, I'm here to tell you that's not the truth. Of course, it can help in different ways. Being very specific with your goals and really speaking forth, you know, every day, decreeing and declaring like what you are going to get, right? And wait for it to happen. Keep dreaming, keep striving, keep reaching, keep auditioning, make connections out there. I don't know if I've given that advice out yet, so connect with people, go to events, go to casting calls and like casting directors, like workshops, go to workshops, go to acting like events where we all hang out. Like, go out there, put yourself out there, and you are soon to reap the benefits. And that's just what I believe. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching all my videos. If you haven't, go check all of them. They all have great hints and tips and tricks. Thanks again, and I will see you guys on my next video series. All right, bye.